them. But yeah, Mallow's right. We got to move on here to our matchup. First matchup of the night is where we got our first Novice League. It's the first week of the regular season for the Novice League. They had the preseason in week one, Mallow, but we got a good matchup here. Predictions are up. We got Pawns taking on Spitfires, and I know you are very excited to see some Novice League action back on stream.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's unfortunate we didn't get one on Monday, but you know what? This is a great one to start with. The Pawns are looking to bounce back from their sweep against the Fusion. So they're going to be coming out guns blazing, and for the Spitfires here, they're looking to continue to go undefeated this first week in the regular season. And looking at who we have already in the game, it looks like everyone else has joined. But I think Spitfires was in there first. I was gonna look and see who wasn't there, but anyway, yeah, it's going to be a great matchup, and I can't wait to get started.
Yeah, it is going to be a great matchup. You guys can get your last second predictions in. I see the channel points are up. There's 13,000 on Spitfires. No one has yet to take an offer up on the Pawns. I might be inclined to throw a point down just in case. But yeah, you guys can get predictions in. And while they do that, Mallow, I want to get your prediction here. Who do you got in this matchup here? Who do you think is going to take this one home?
Oh man, looking at these rosters, both of these teams have some really good lineups on them. But for me, I'm gonna have to go with the Spitfires here. They have Jet, they have Neons, and they have my former teammate in Nerd Strafe. I think he's playing. I don't know, but even if not, Lil Nike will be in there. That's a really powerful team, and I think they'll take it in four.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to see if that is the case, as we've got the players in the lobby, waiting for them to join on up here and get things going. But yeah, last chance, everyone, to get your predictions in. We're gonna have to see who is gonna take this one. It's gonna be an exciting matchup here for sure, as teams are joining up on the pitch here. A lot of great players we're seeing in the lobby tonight. And Novice League regular season is officially back for season number 11, as we have Spitfires versus Pawns in this one. And in the tan tonight with Pawns, we got Beard, the Hoosier, and Cow. And then on the Spitfires, we got Nyquil, Jet, 40, and Neons. And I know, Mally, you mentioned a couple people to possibly watch out for. Is this one going off the post there? Not quite going to go through, but give us one player on each team that you got your eyes definitely set on to possibly have a big performance in the series.
So for the Pawns, your main player on the Pawns is going to be Beard, a formal prospect player, I believe, and coming down to Novice, he's going to be doing some non-Novice things, probably a little often. So we're going to see some good action from him, and then from the Spitfires, it's tough. I think all three of these guys are real good, but the one that I would say that you would have to watch out for the most is probably going to be Jet. And the reason why, there's an example right there. But he's also a big demoer, so he's going to be creating those opportunities. Actually, what a crazy angle too. He's going to be creating some opportunities on that back line to help Neons and Nyquil push.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a guy to watch out for. And as you mentioned his name, he's gonna score. And the Pawns had 3 defenders there, but it went over all 3 of them there. So maybe a little bit of a novice moment to start things off. But we always love to see some novice moments back on the mainstream here, as Spitfires are gonna start at the scoring here. Here comes Kaos, and in the midfield, that one gonna be blocked up by Neons. Beard quickly jump into that one. Nemesis veteran himself. This one popped off to the side. Jet is going to find a touch Cow. Send it right back in the corner, but we cleared up for the time being. Jump up there, Beard trying to get to it. Nyquil send it off to the side, but Hoosier pushing it right back in off the backboard. Good little pass here. Follow-up attempt. Cow trying to put it in, can't quite. Here comes Beard looking for the ankle, and he's going to slot it around the defense and tie things up.
Yeah, what a good pass there, or what a good little 50 there by Cal, blocking Neons from sending that out. And Neons, reason why I was mentioning Jet more than Neons. Neons is a beast on defense, and unfortunately, we did see a slip up there. But I think Jet is definitely a much more complete player, and so that would be more of the reason why I did mention him.
Yeah, and once again, started the season here for these novice teams. They did have a preseason, so I think that's a good sign for these teams to kind of get some chemistry in early. Kind of found out their rosters a little bit before maybe some teams. Obviously, it's the first first meaningful week of the regular season, but I know the preseason, especially in the lower leagues, Mallow, like Novice here, it definitely gives these teams an opportunity to kind of figure out their roster and figure out who you want to play with, at least to start the season.
Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna even sometimes in the regular season, you'll see teams use their fourth and rotate them in and out. Than you will a main three, because technically, if you look at the sheet, Nyquil is actually the lowest MMR on that team. So you'll see that quite a bit here in Novice as people get rotated out quite often, both on the roster and within the roster.
Definitely so. And so far, these two teams evenly matched. As we're about 3 minutes into this one, ball dropped out. Beard gonna send it down. Neon's gonna take it back to his corner, getting pre-jump there, but he's able to get out over one. Looking to take control here. Looking to make too much happen with that one. Is Jet. He pops it up. He's gonna find a good 50 in the pawn zone. Beard gonna take control as this one's banged out. Nyquil trying to give chase back in his own corner. Jet cleared off to the side. Hoosier drop this one down. Hoosier again popping this one up. Nyquil is there. Cow jumping up. This one sent towards the backboard. Could be a dangerous ball. Beard can't get to it. And the shot's gonna come through. Jet patiently waiting. Gonna send it in.
Cal, I think Cal may have missed that demo there. I'm not sure, but he was just flipping back. But oh man, he had a good opportunity there to disrupt that and wasn't able to. But Neon's missing that ball messed up Beard in that defense, and now we're seeing the Spitfires up by 1 with about a minute remaining.
Spitfires, good answer there, and that's the one thing you'll see a lot of times here. That can win you some matches in the novice league, Mallow. It's having patience, a little bit more patience than some of these other teams might have. A lot of times novice, you just see people make a lot of mistakes and not being too patient.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll see a lot of people that'll rush the ball and end up banging it, and that one's just rolling in. Lil Nyquil, Mr. Winner and Challenger himself last week, getting the goal for that one. Whoa, nice little rubber band on the replay. Just barely went over the top of the car, and I don't know how that was a miss.
Yeah, close ball there, but the Spitfires happy to capitalize on that one as they're able to send it in and add to their lead here. Looking to take game number 1. It's Cow quickly diving into this one. A huge opportunity if they can get a middle, but been blocked by Neon's able to get it out for a moment. But still in their zone. 30 seconds remaining. The Pawns, they need to find 2. This one shot towards net, but Jet, he was there, able to get back. Pawns gonna look to try to turn on the pressure quickly in the last couple seconds. This ball popped up. Beard taking control, trying to air dribble that one in. Not quite gonna happen though. Still in the Spitfire zone, but they're going to need to score with time on the clock. This one dropping down. Opportunity for Cow off the corner. Being blocked away, and that's going to be a game 1, a win here for the Aeronautics Org and Spitfires.
Yeah, congratulations to the Spitfires there. Both teams, one thing that I noticed in that game there that I usually don't see in Novice is they kept the ball close for the majority of the time. There wasn't a lot of boomer ball there. The Pawns did do it in the beginning a little bit, but then they started slowing it down and, like you mentioned, having some patience, keeping the ball close. And they didn't get any opportunities from it. But if you're the Pawns, you have to say, let's keep it close, let's disrupt that backfield, and let's get this game 2 win.
Yeah, definitely want to see a little more disruption from the Pawns there. As all in all, a pretty even game. 8 shots for the Spitfires, 7 for the Pawns. So both teams had their opportunities. Just Spitfires able to capitalize a little bit more, led by Jet, who had 2 big goals. So we head into game number 2 here. We're going to see what the Pawns can cook up. I know Cow a Nemesis veteran. I mean, they got two Nemesis veterans over there in Cow and Beard. So both those two have been around Nemesis for many seasons, and that's a good thing here, Mallow, especially early on in the season. Especially in matches on stream like this, it's good to have a calming presence to kind of lead your team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I know Cal and Beard. I haven't played with Beard in a while, but I know Cal, is talking it up, saying, "Hey, don't worry about it, guys. Just game one. We'll get this game two. Just relax. Don't be nervous." And that captain type presence is exactly what they need right now.
Oh my gosh, wow, that's a huge pinch going across. The net was wide open. Two Spitfires attackers waiting in the midfield. Instead, it's going to be pinched across. That one could have been a huge first goal, but instead, Cal trying to turn it back the other way. Neon's racing back. Able to get a touch as the boost is stolen there, but those moments happen sometimes to the best of us, and even in the Novice League, especially the Novice League. And this one going to be shot towards the net. Jet coming through, putting it in. Another goal for him.
Oh man, nice little touch there by Neons. Well, actually, what a great pass bouncing it off the wall. Forced that man on the wall to try and jump out and hit it, and that defender missed. And now the Spitfires are up early in this one, 1-0 with roughly 4 minutes remaining.
That's a great start for them, and good little lead here as they're able to make this happen. Themselves an early lead once again. We'll see if they can take a 2-0 series lead. Popped out in the midfield. Opportunities. Demos raining down on the pitch, Mallow, and a lot of people love to get their demos out here early.
Oh yeah, and this early in the series is a good time to do it, to get the opponents get their mental off, and it's definitely can make some people angry. I know there are certain individuals that absolutely hate getting demoed, so I can't recall if any of them are in this game, but I know if they're getting demoed constantly, they got to just keep their cool and tell themselves, I just need to pay a little more attention and just watch out for the people around me, be a little more game aware. Oh my goodness.
Oh, is that one a close opportunity? Not gonna find its way in, but the Pawns definitely on the attack. They're looking for more as this one popped up, but Spitfires, all in all, some good rotations here. This one sent down another demo, raining on the pitch there, but still might lead to an attack. Is that one gonna pinch off the cars, and another strange goal that gets by all three Pawns defenders?
I think we need a Novice moment in the chat for that one, but oh man. Unfortunate. And Beard, I would be the same as Beard. I would not have been able to react with that one, because that thing, not only did it come in fast, it came in unexpectedly. So I don't fault Beard at all for that one. But 2-0, about half of this game over. The Pawns need to score soon to try and answer to get their momentum back.
Yeah, they're going to have to find something. You do not want to go down 2-0 in the series. Here's this one. And down, two Spitfires attackers. Go for it. Beard has an opportunity. Going towards the net, but racing back is Jet. Able to make the game and clear it away. Maybe not quite on target there. It seems like, Mallow, I feel like the big difference in this game, I don't know if you'll agree, I feel like the Spitfires have been able to capitalize on their attacks, whereas the Pawns just haven't been able to take advantage of any mistakes.
Yeah, and the demos, too, on top of that, knocking the Pawns out of position is definitely helping create those opportunities for the Spitfires, which is why they're able to do the do the things that they have been doing, just like that, capitalizing on opportunities that they see come out there. And Beard just missing that ball, and Jet just barely touching it. I know I'd be scared to touch that ball with that wide open net.
Yeah, the wide open nets are the scariest, but Pawns gonna get scored on once again. The Spitfires happy to take a nice, clean 3-0 lead here, as this one bump attempt coming through from Beard. As the Pawns just trying to look for any semblance of some offense here, as they find themselves down into game number 2. Minute and a half remaining. This one can be shot towards the net, and there's some offense there. The Hoosier coming through, putting it in.
Yeah, and third shot, and fourth shot. I'm mathing wrong here. fourth shot, and they finally get in because the other three were saves. So good job getting by that defense. And this is more of a ball game now. They just need to keep up that pressure and get by this defense.
Yeah, and that could be a big goal. Could be a momentum starter. We've seen it happen. Oh no, this one. Oh my gosh, almost rolling in. Almost another novice moment coming through there. But fortunately, the Spitfires, their defense, able to get back in time. It's now Jet trying to cook. Gonna make it through that time as two Pawns attackers diving in this one. Ball dangerous in midfield. Gonna be cleared out. A big opportunity. Hoosier is looking for that last defender, and Jet gonna clear it away. Able to get it off to his corner just in time as we're down to a minute remaining. Big demo coming through. Can the Pawns push it back? No, good clear from Jet. Once again, been saying his name a lot. He's been putting in some work as Hoosier trying to send it in, but Nyquil be able to race back just in time. This ball popping up, looking for some bumps. Here comes Cow, trying to drop it in, dropping it down. Beard can't hit it. Here comes Hoosier looking for the shot, but not going to put it on net. And with 30 seconds, that could have been possibly their last chance to get one in this game now.
Yeah, I know they want that ball back, all three of them, because that was a big opportunity to get them back into this game with, roughly 30 seconds remaining. And oh man, now they're facing another. Oh my goodness, what a save there by Cal. I thought that was going in.
Yeah, another big save, but it might be too little too late here as we're down to the final seconds. This ball back in the Pawn zone. We blocked up, and that is going to do it here for game number 2. The Spitfires, despite some calamity here in the Novice League, they are going to hold on with a big victory here, Mala, to go up 2-0 in this one. And I mean, that's exactly what you want to see if you're a Spitfires fan. A good 2-0 lead, trying to keep the perfect season going.
Yeah, I know the GM over there is super happy seeing this on stream right now. So up 2-0. Pawns, they had 6 shots and 5 saves to the 10 shots that the Spitfires had with their 5 saves. So they're keeping up with them on defense. They're just not doing it on offense. And some missed opportunities in that game is what cost them.
Yeah, definitely. You can't have missed opportunities. I mean, maybe you can have some more in the Novice League than you can in other ones. They're bound to happen. Mistakes are bound to happen, but you got to capitalize on your chances, especially when you only get 6 shots to 10 there, and now you find yourselves down in reverse sweep territory, Mallow, and the Pawns got to find some way to try and bring this one back.
Yeah, and if there's any league where you'll see a reverse sweep, it's Novice. There's a lot of crazy stuff that'll happen in Novice, so I wouldn't be surprised that the Pawns win this one at least. But they got a tough road ahead of them on this good Spitfires team. And one thing that I've noticed so far for the Spitfires that I wanted to call out real quick was specifically Jet. Jet was on the Vikings last season, a really good Vikings team, and he did a lot of demos. And surprisingly, he didn't demo any that game, but I don't know if he's done it much at all, really. It's been mainly Nyquil doing the demos.
Yeah, and I mean, Jet has definitely been showing up in this series. It's a lot of attacking for him, a lot of clutch saves as well. He's kind of been everywhere so far for his team, to be honest, as he's helped his team get to an early lead. Is might have a little bit of technical difficulties from one player there. This one shot towards the net. It's gonna find its way in. Nyquil puts it home, and a 1-0 lead here for the Spitfires on this one.
Yeah, it looks like their third crashed or something, and you know all about that from earlier, don't you?
Yeah, my PC wasn't having it before the start of this game. And it looks like he's back. He didn't actually leave out of the server, so it wasn't a Rocket League crash. Maybe some technical difficulties on his end, but either way, an unfortunate
Oh my
way.
goodness!
Oh my goodness, it's gonna find its way in. Nyquil sends it home, and an unfortunate way to go down 2-0.
Oh yeah, and I thought Neon's actually had that in. That was a crazy pinch there with Cal, and Cal just trying to do the best he can to keep it close, and Neon's wasn't having any of it. He rushed in there and centered that ball and just made it super easy for Nyquil to just chip it in.
And doesn't get any easier than that. Is oh my goodness, here comes an opportunity. Here, it almost trying to find it in. A lot of mechanics out of him, and I know he's a player I've seen before. Didn't really necessarily recognize him for his mechanics, but Mallow, it looks like he's definitely got some here trying to help his team for the dig back from this tough hole.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, you know, one thing that we've been seeing too is this incredible defense by Jet. Even with no boost, the man has been a beast back there, and you know that's one thing you like to see is having multiple people on a team who can play defense, because that makes the rotations much easier. You know, when you're trying to push out, you don't have to worry about, you know, one having a little bit more trouble on defense than everyone else. And right now, the Spitfires, they're doing good on both ends of the ball.
Yeah, they definitely are. With a 2-0 lead here in game 3, looking to pull out the brooms here, but we'll see if the Pawns have anything to say about it. This one popped up. That one would be 50 by Jet out in the midfield. Spitfires leaving this one for the moment. Pawns gonna double commit on this one. It's gonna stay in their zone. Huge opportunity here. Opportunity for a shot, and Jet is not gonna miss that one. He sends it in, and this man, Mallow, is putting on a show.
Yeah, and another block, almost 50, but it was a block there by Neon setting up that shot, and the Spitfires, they're flying high right now.
They really are living up to their name with a big goal there from Jet, flying up and sending it in as they are poised to pull out 3-0 sweep. Pawns, you can mention anything can happen. We've seen some opportunities for some great offense from them. They've got another chance here. This ball high off the backboard, looking to find it, but no one on the Pawns going to connect Beard. They try to play a little bit safe there. They're going to have to really start pushing the attack here. So we're past halfway. Spitfires not eager to let him do that. This one thrown to the backboard. Beard trying to get to it. Nice clear from him. Able to send it out, but the Spitfires right there. Neon screaming one towards the net, but not going to go. As Hoosier is going to send it down. Only so far as the corner. This one blocked out in the midfield. Here comes Beard with the shot. He's going to put it in. And the Pawns have a little bit of life in game 3.
Yeah, after that second game there, they're starting to look a little bit better. A little bit of the game 1 shade we're seeing back here with Beard scoring, but you know we got to see more from the rest of the Pawns team to help out with this. Otherwise, you know this is going to be a long 2 minutes for them.
Yeah, it could be. So we're into this one, game number 3. First week of the regular season for both teams here in Novice League, is following up in their preseason matches. Now the Pawns gotta try to find a way to see if they can pull this reverse sweep. They have to try to do it from an 0-3 hole in this game. As here comes a shot opportunity from Beard, but Jet is going to save that one away. Hoosier taking control, flying up here, trying to take it slow, looking for a 50. Jet dropping it out, but it could be an opportunity. Cow not quite in the right position for that one. This Beard is going to dive. This ball is sent up 50 in the corner. And popped up high. Spitfires going to retreat for the moment. NyQuil can take control. This one's 50'd in here. The Pawns starting to press just a little bit. Hoosier dropping this one down. Dangerous ball. And this comes through, and here comes Beard.
Man, Beard taking advantage of that miss there. Carrying the team on his back at the moment, but you know the other two, Cow and Hoosier, they're doing some offense because they both have assists. So you know we can't say that they're not doing anything. But right now, this Pawns team isn't out just yet.
And not out by any means here, as they only find themselves down by 1 here. Can they make something happen? A miss from Neons. Nichols gonna send it down, but a minute remaining. They need to pull it back. This one. And briefly into the Spitfire zone. No one from the Pawns willing to attack. Neon's gonna get a touch. This one dropped down. Jet trying to get around it. This one around him, but NyQuil can take some control. Gonna snag him a boost. Try to make something happen here. Final 40 seconds here. The Pawns got to be on attack. Cow with a big demo. Could it open up some space? No, that's a huge pinch. Going back the other way. It's rolling down into the corner, but Hoosier able to get back. But precious seconds wasted away. So we're down to the final 30 of them. Pawns need to find a goal. This one into their zone. Drop down. What a pass there, but denied away. Great defense. And the Spitfires gonna escape out of their zone, taking it down, trying to find the counterattack. This one floating in the midfield in front of the net.
What?
Dangerous ball, but it's not going to go. Final 10 seconds now. It's sent the other way.
Hold up.
The Pawns, can they take it down the pitch here? It's into the corner. Beard dropping it down. 50 gonna
Oh
come through
no.
in the corner, but this one going the wrong way, and it's gonna end off there. The Spitfire's gonna hold on, got the brooms out, and they swept the pawns away.
Oh man, unfortunate there with the pawns. Looks like they had another opportunity there at the end to tie it up, and they just weren't able to get past that just absolutely brick wall of that defense that is the Spitfires. And it, Neon's with 3 assists with the playmaker. You don't see that too often, but I love when I see it, Rocker Man.
You gotta love the playmaker. As an assist man myself, I do love to see those assists come through, and that's a good performance. And I mean, really, Melo, all things considered, the Spitfires just kind of had their way. I mean, it seemed like there were a couple times where they were really pressed, but for the most part, it seemed like they just controlled the series, Melo.
Yeah, they really did. And the Pawns, despite getting swept and such, they didn't lose big. I believe on at least 2 of the games, but they have some good a good foundation for a team. I think they just need to build up that chemistry some more, and they'll be a much more scary team, a scarier team, because I know their fourth was we didn't see the fourth tonight, and we didn't see Nerdstrafe on Spitfires, who is a little bit higher on the MMR scale, but yeah, right now, Jet, Neons, Nyquil is a scary trio.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, those guys just performed really well, and that's a big victory here to go 2-0 on the season for the Spitfires. So big congratulations to them, and yeah, big win, very big win there as that one comes through. And one quick shout out before we head to a little bit of a break here. Big shout out to Speed Demon with 25 months coming back. Much love to Speed. We're supporting us out here, and I don't know if you guys saw news miss, but apparently there is a little promotion with Twitch right now. It said I don't want to misquote this, but yeah, if you buy one new sub, or I believe you can gift a new sub in the channel here, you can get 3 months of Discord Nitro. So that's what Twitch is telling us. So Mallow, I think it's time to open up the pocketbooks.
Yeah, obviously, if you can, don't
Yeah, no.
don't take food off the table.
True.
Or your parents' credit card in some cases. So yeah, it's a great deal. I personally might be thinking about that because I think it goes on for another 2 weeks or something. But I might be thinking about that for come next week or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, apparently it's been going on for a while now, Mal. Apparently, this is October 17th through October 31st, and the time is running out. I think
It's tomorrow.
yeah,
Oh,
it's tomorrow. We're selling out. Now is the stream to do it, I guess. Do it now, or forever hold your dollars, I guess. But
yeah.
regardless, yeah, all jokes aside, appreciate all the support as always. But yeah, we're gonna head to a quick break here. But when we come back, we are gonna be heading to the rival league for a spicy matchup. We got Lightspeed taking on Mafiosos. Gonna get a couple orgs on stream here. I don't believe have been on stream yet. So we're gonna by the end of the night, we're gonna have every org streamed at least once. Which is very exciting. So make sure you guys stick around for a couple minutes. When we come back, we are going to have that rival league matchup for you. Lightspeed, Mafiosos. Make sure you guys stick around, and I'll see you guys.